Hi, I'm Dave Harvey with WindSmart. We're extremely excited about our new partnership with Johns Manville. Today, I'd like to give you a brief overview of the WindSmart system and how you can benefit as a JM customer. Vented roof assemblies were originated in the early 1990s. When appropriately applied and installed on commercial buildings, contractors and owners like the unique features of a vented roof assembly, and most become repeat customers. But for a variety of reasons, vented roofs never gained broad acceptance by major roofing system manufacturers. WindSmart has been involved in the successful application of 1,200 vented roof systems spanning multiple regions of the country. And now, highly respected industry leaders such as Johns Manville are offering and warranting the WindSmart system. Let's talk about key fundamentals of vented roof systems. All vented roof systems require three basic components to function properly: air barriers, air seals, and vents. The purpose of an air barrier is to stop internal air movement from inside the building from entering into the vented roof system. Air barriers are good practice in roof construction. In a vented roof, it is common to use the existing roof to create an air barrier. But the air barrier could also be an underlying part of the roof assembly, such as a monolithic deck. The purpose of an air seal is to stop external air movement from moving into the vented roof system. Simple air seals are created at the perimeter and the penetrations. Air seals should always be installed into the structure of the building. With the first two fundamentals in place, both internal and external air cannot get into the vented roof assembly. The roof assembly is sealed into a vacuum. And now, the final component are vents. There are two types of vents you will find in the marketplace: those that equalize pressure and those that must create pressure. The WindSmart vent is a pressure equalization device. The WindSmart vents are located in the corners and the perimeter of a building, the high wind uplift zones. They simply equalize the pressure in these zones, and because pressure moves from high to low, the air from the field of the roof is pulled to the perimeter and expelled out the pressure equalization vent. The WindSmart equalization vent was specifically designed for vented roof applications. The WindSmart vent has been optimized. It can achieve 2 times the airflow of any pressure equalization vent in the marketplace. That's critical for achieving higher wind uplift transfer and pressure equalization. It also gives WindSmart an edge in the ability to remove entrapped moisture. The vent is modular in design, impact resistant, patented, UL classified, and made in America. The WindSmart pressure equalization vent has also gone through rigorous third-party testing. Wind uplift ratings are based on the pounds per square foot of wind uplift resistance, or PSF. On a wood deck, the WindSmart vent achieved a 210 PSF. On a metal deck, 285, and on a concrete deck, 495 PSF. These are the highest wind uplift ratings and certifications of any vented roof system available in the marketplace. You can find all of these classifications at the WindSmart website, or you can go to ul.com and put in the WindSmart classification to view these tests.
My name is Mark Hansen. I'm the president of Central States Roofing, and we have 50 to 55 full-time employees. We've been in business for 52 years. We've done well over 200 vented roof systems, and I know we've done significantly in excess of 2 million square feet. We might have done 3 million square feet. I don't really keep track because I know it works. WindSmart has done all the testing, and they have provided all the details to make us comfortable that regardless of the situation, we're going to have a system that works. In my opinion and in my experience, the WindSmart vented roofs provide excellent performance. I know that the WindSmart details are excellent. When the technical people come and review the roof, they're letting our guys know how to do it, and they're making sure that it's being done right. And that technical support makes a huge difference, because we can provide value to the owner, not only in the quality for long term and an environmentally friendly roof system, but also one that on the front end is very economical from price. The WindSmart roof systems allow you to leave that insulation in place. So that is also a cost savings. And it's a labor savings because there's labor to remove the old insulation and haul it away and get the new insulation up on the roof and in place. Not only did we provide what we felt like was the best roof system that would last longer, or at least as long as any other that was proposed to that owner, but it was also on the upfront side the most economical. It was the lowest price. And at the same time, that owner knew that they were going to have the least disruption to their facility because the duration of the project would be shorter and there would be less noise inside the building, and there would also be less things that were impacting the inside of the building, like screws coming down through the deck. That's important to a business owner. When businesses have interruptions, it costs them a lot of money. When you look at the WindSmart Vented Roof System, the really fun and exciting thing about it is the bigger the roof, usually the more the savings for the owner, which is a great opportunity for a contractor also, because when an owner is saving money, then that provides an opportunity for the contractor to make money, and also allows the contractor to install more roofing in a shorter period of time. The derecho that hit Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, and a few other states was a significant weather event that had not happened to that extent for many, many decades, and it impacted a significant number of roof systems on a significant number of buildings. As a matter of fact, there was a lot of buildings where the roof system completely failed, and in some situations, the roof completely blew off. In the path of that storm was a significant number of wind vented roofs with millions of square feet, and none of those roofs were impacted. I feel good as a contractor when I install a vented roof on a building of one of my customers, because I know that I'm giving them good quality for a good price. And as a contractor, I am happy to partner with WindSmart because they're a great business partner. They help me in so many ways. And the vented roof system provides us a great opportunity to do roofs that provide us the margins that we need to make our company sustainable long-term and be profitable. We all know that people don't like change. People resist change, and in business, especially small businesses, the majority of roofing contractors are small business people. You always have to measure risk reward, and with something new comes risk, and people lots of times aren't willing to take that risk. But over time, when something proves itself, eventually people realize that the risk isn't in doing the new thing, the risk is in not doing it. And I think that more and more people are starting to realize that now. I think any contractor should definitely look into installing wind vented roofs. I think it's a real solution that a contractor would definitely be happy with in the long term.
My name is Mark Thiessen. I'm Principal Architect at Angelo Architectural Associates. We've been in business 17 years. I would estimate that in the 13 roofs that we have done vented systems on, we have 750,000 to 1 million square feet of vented roofing that we've designed. We have been able to adapt and design the vented systems to save the owner enormous amounts of money. We were all a little skeptic, so we offered to design a conventional system that we would normally do and the vented system, and we bid them both the same day with the same scope of work, and we saved the owner $136,000 on a 63,000 square foot roof. The owner was quite pleased. That usually was the cost of one classroom in a new school. It seems to us as caretakers of the environment that if we throw away 90% of the insulation that is in perfect condition, we are really jeopardizing the environment, putting all of that material in the landfill and then having to add that material back. The WindSmart company has been extremely helpful in analyzing all of the different existing roof conditions that we run across. They've provided us details for the different systems as we're writing specs, evaluate our specifications, help us with any kind of questions that we have, so we never feel like we're in it alone, as each project presents its own unique challenges. WindSmart is constantly remaining on the cutting edge of technology, testing, UL testing, coming up with new ways and better ways, new vents, more efficient vents. WindSmart is definitely an innovative company that is always working and striving harder to get better at whatever they feel they can help in the roofing industry.
There are many opportunities for the WindSmart Vented Roof System. Customers who value sustainability will like the system. And building owners who want to minimize all disruptions when their building is being re-roofed will appreciate the WindSmart system. Those buildings that are located in high wind uplift zones, such as coastal areas, will appreciate the system's capabilities. But some of the very best opportunities are on large, open roofs and on buildings with difficult to fasten to decks. WindSmart is committed to being the recognized market leader in vented roof assemblies across North America. If you have more questions, please feel free to contact WindSmart or your local JM representative.